In this video, I'll show you 3 examples on how to use angle of inclination to find the slope. Question 1 reads, find the slope m of a line having an angle of inclination of 50 degrees. To do this problem, we'll need to use this relationship, where m, which represents your slope, is equal to tan theta. Now they want us to find m, the slope, and they've given us the angle. So all we have to do is set our theta as 50 degrees and apply 50 degrees to tangent. Tangent at 50 degrees gives us, and we'll use our calculator, tangent at 50 is equal to a slope of 1.2. Now since our slope is positive, we know that this line will go up to the right. In question 2, we're asked to find the angle of inclination theta this time of a line having a slope of 3. To do this, we'll use the exact same relationship where m is equal to tangent theta, but this time we'll use tangent inverse of m, which in our case is 3, to give us our angle. Using our calculator, tangent inverse, and make sure that your calculator is in degrees, as shown. Tangent inverse of 3 is equal to 71.56. 71.6 degrees, rounded up. In our last example, we're asked to find the angle of inclination theta of a line passing through these 2 points, and their coordinates are given. To do this question, we'll need to use the following relationship. I'm going to label this point 1 and this point 2. So this will be x1, y1, and this will be x2 and y2. And it's totally random which point you choose as 1 and 2. I just chose it arbitrarily. That being said, my slope is equal to minus 4.26. Remember, this is y2 minus y1, 1.74, over 3.63 x2, look at this formula, minus x1, negative 2.47. So we have 2 negatives side by side that will become positive. Let's use our calculator to evaluate this. Negative 4.26 minus 1.74. That gives us a numerator of negative 6 divided by 3.63 plus, these two make plus, 2.47. And this gives us a slope of negative 0.98. Negative 0.98 is the slope. Now what we have to do is use the relationship m is equal to tangent theta, and then use tangent inverse as we did in question 2. So m is equal to tangent theta, substituting this number into here, negative 0.98, tangent inverse, the left side gives us negative 0.98, and we end up with negative 44.4. Theta is equal to negative 44.4 degrees. Now that's problematic for us because according to this formula, the angle needs to be between 0 and 180. So how do we change 44 degrees, or negative 44.4 degrees, into something that is positive? So to tackle this issue, what we will do is take the absolute of this number. Now remember, tangent is positive according to the cast rule here and here. It's negative here and here. So what we have to do is locate this angle, because only this angle will be between 0 and 180 degrees. By taking the absolute of negative 0.98, we're finding the acute reference angle, which we can then use to find out what this angle is. Let's go ahead and do that. If I take the absolute of this negative number, I get the positive number. Then taking the tangent inverse of that positive number, 0.98, gives me 44.4. I can use 44.4 and subtract it from 180. 180 minus the number that I just got gives me 135. So the angle that we should say is 135.6 degrees. How do I know if that's true? Well, let's go ahead and evaluate it. Tangent at the answer that we just got should give us negative 0.98. And so there you have it. That is how to use angle of inclination to find the slope.